when we're eating on the run or living out of a suitcase, it's really hard to make healthy choices. But professional athletes like the Atlanta Hawks, who just wrapped up their season, have a lot at stake. So we sat down with the guy who helps players figure out what to eat to up their game. And the Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin shows us how to eat like a Hawk.
In the last decade, pro athletes have really started investing in their bodies and paying attention to what they're eating, realizing that the right diet can help them perform better and stay in the game longer. And we can all steal a page from the Hawks playbook. When you're playing 82 games a season and constantly on the road, eating well isn't exactly easy. And
most of these guys are young, and so they don't have great eating habits.
So it's KK Lyle's job as Executive Director of Player Performance for the Atlanta Hawks to show players like forward Mike Muscala how to use food to fuel their game.
It's hard to go grocery shopping for yourself throughout the season when you land at 2 a.m., you have a game, the next night, and then you fly out again for another 3-game road trip.
At the Hawks' new practice facility, Lyles and his team create a personalized eating plan for each player.
Sometimes the more simple it is, the better it is.
They do the nutritional math and chefs prepare the meals.
And they just eat what's in front of them, so it makes it easy on them.
Sometimes when I try to eat super healthy, I would, just like kind of skip out on certain meals because they weren't healthy enough. But I've found that it's most important just to stay consistent and eat something. Eat five meals throughout the day. Don't just eat 2 or 3 big ones.
So what do the Hawks eat?
The biggest thing is we want it to be relatively clean, not a lot of processed foods.
For protein, they typically go with fish, beef, or chicken, and they're big on vegetables, fruit, and salads. Muscala says he can feel a difference.
That's the biggest thing that I've noticed is not even just from playing basketball, but just from every day, waking up in the morning with energy on an off day. When you're eating healthier, you just feel like you have more energy.
So how can we start eating like a Hawk?
It can be very confusing and overwhelming, but at the same time, it can be very simple if you just think, okay, what's clean, what's not processed, what's coming out of the earth that you can just grab and eat.
Lyle says they don't put players on a strict diet or restrict foods with the exception of maybe processed foods, and players eat a variety of foods so they don't get bored, because he says no matter what the science tells you, if you don't enjoy the food, you're not going to eat it. For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.